Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with another fragrance review. And today we're reviewing something from a new fragrance house, the house of Andraus Parfums, from another YouTuber, Sammy Andraus. This is his first fragrance in this niche upscale line, and this fragrance is called Heavenly Place. I do want to show the box because the presentation on this is really gorgeous. It does come in a sleeve. So you got the front there, the sides, which by the way do have something on them right there and there. And then a little information on the back, which honestly I think is really cool. The box is really cool. It does have a magnet, which I kind of like if I'm being honest. Look, just boom. And it sits right in there, nice and snug. Now, I want to talk about the notes that you smell, but before I do that, I want to read the notes because I don't think that they're available online. It does come on this really cool form that he signs, which I thought was a really nice touch. All right, so your top notes are going to be grapefruit, bergamot, mandarin, marjoram, laurel, ginger, saffron, and marine notes. Heart notes are violet, geranium, clove, rose, cardamom. Base notes are cedarwood, amber, amyris, patchouli, and vanilla. Now, before I go into what notes you smell, I kind of want to read a little write-up about it. I'm not going to read the entire write-up, but for me, a green cardamom is what I'm going to get the most prominent note of, and there's a reason behind that, so I quickly want to read a small piece of it to you. Guatemala is the world's leading producer of cardamom and #1 in export. It moves almost 1% of the country's gross domestic product. It's grown in 5 departments. Guatemalan cardamom reaches most countries in the Middle East as well as Europe, Asia, the United States, Canada, Mexico, and South America. The cardamom business offers quality to all its consumers worldwide. That is why international certifications are kept up to date since it's an important product in the perfume industry. At Andraus Parfums, we are proud to be able to create our first perfume with well-selected cardamom in order to share with all of you the experience of the best cardamom in the world. We've designed the perfume in the context of the Mayan culture. The nawalis, the sides of the box that I showed you before, mean energy, spirit, force of being, and elements of nature. According to the Mayan worldview, they are symbols that represent and link each person with the ecosystem, thus creating balance. The jaguar called Balaam in front of the box was a symbol of power that represented the stars shining at night. So the reason I read that to you is because I feel like hearing the backstory of a fragrance and how it came to be makes me kind of connect with the fragrance better. So I thought that was really cool. I mean, like, look at that jaguar right there, guys. That's super neat. I mean, I think the fact that this box all kind of has meaning to it, I thought that was super neat. Anyways, I want to talk about the fragrance notes that you're going to pick up the most prominently. For me, the reason I read that off is because the cardamom is something that I smell from the time I spray it to the time I wash it off, because this is a very potent fragrance and you do have to wash it off. But I get this really gorgeous, natural smelling green cardamom, and it's really nice, especially if you're someone who enjoys green cardamom, because cardamom does come in many forms. But if you enjoy a nice green cardamom, this is something that you're going to like. But let's talk about a little bit at the top. There's a ton of top notes, but what I really smell is citrus, but in front of that citrus, I get a nice zingy pop of ginger, and it's really pleasant. And the citruses are there, but I just feel like they're blended in with the ginger, and the ginger is a little bit more potent than the citruses to my nose specifically. I do get the rose, but I feel like the rose is blended in really well, so I don't feel like the rose sticks out by itself. The clove, I feel like I get for most of the life of the fragrance. I like clove. I know people have different opinions on clove, but that's a spice that I personally really enjoy. And then in the base, I think what I get the most prominent is I get some amber, and then I feel like the cedarwood is holding everything together. To me, I typically feel like the woody note is holding everything together. You're gonna get the patchouli in here. I don't get a ton of vanilla. If anything, you're just gonna get a touch of it. So to me, this is not by any means a sweet fragrance. This is kind of a spicy green cardamom fragrance that is very refined to my nose again, and more upscale. If you like a green cardamom, if you like something that's spicy, a little more dry, and when I say that, I mean it's not very sweet, there's not a lot of sweetness coming out of this, you're going to enjoy this. I just feel like it's really upscale. Let's get to performance. Well over 10 hours on skin, and I sprayed 4 sprays. In terms of projection, I got over an arm's length for, I want to say, over 3 hours, probably longer than that. Sillage went all day. And longevity, I say 10 hours, but I'm saying 10 hours because I only spray skin and I washed it off after 10 hours. So, because, you know, I came home and took a shower. But it stays. It's a extrait and it's very strong. It's very potent, but I never felt like it went too strong. Then again, I only sprayed 4 sprays. I would not go more than that because I felt like that did really well. Yeah, so 4 sprays was a lot. In fact, I would say 3 is probably a better number, but sometimes I spray like 1 extra spray and see what happens. So for me, 4 sprays did an entire work day and then some, and I projected the entire time really well at work. I wouldn't go heavier than that because I don't feel like this fragrance is supposed to scream. I think it's supposed to be a little bit more subtle, and it's really not supposed to be beast mode, but it never got overbearing either. So it really did a really good job. I have no qualms with the performance of this. Who can wear it? I think anyone can wear it, and I don't feel like it leans masculine or feminine. If you find any of these notes to lean in one direction or the other, and I'm really more referring to the clove. Some people find clove to run masculine. I don't. I think a lot of women really like the note of clove. That's up to you, but I find it to be very unisex, and it is marketed unisex as well. I will say that it runs mature because it's not sweet. If you have taste that you kind of run towards like the sweeter fragrances, this is not going to be for you. But if you have a palette that's pretty refined and you like things that are a little bit more mature, this is probably perfect for you. If a green cardamom with spices and like that clove note, if that sounds like something you're going to like, then most likely this is going to be something that you like. So again, that's what I smell, and if that sounds up your alley, then this is going to be the fragrance for you. Where you can wear it, that's kind of what I want to talk about. This is not something that I would dress down. I would dress this up 100% of the time. Could you dress it down? Sure, if you lead like the lifestyle of someone who is in a place of power. But other than that, this feels like a really dressed up fragrance to me. Like, I wore it with a button down and I did not feel like that was enough, to be completely honest. Like, this is a very refined fragrance. I mean, I feel like that's the best way to put it. If you're going somewhere nice, this is what you're gonna wear. Season-wise, I would rock this all 4 seasons, but I wouldn't really do this during the day unless you are in a suit and tie situation where you're going to a board meeting. This is a very upscale fragrance to me. You can definitely rock this on a date night, to be completely honest, too. I mean, let me backtrack. You can wear this to a really nice date night, so you can't rock this to Chili's. You need reservations months in advance for the dinner that you're gonna wear this to. So just remember, this is a nice fragrance. Wear it to a nice place. I don't want to get too much more into depth with that. I feel like you're picking up what I'm putting down. Wear it somewhere nice. That's how I feel like you should wear this. Again, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but that's where I see this. Compliments. This is not a compliment monster because people tend to go for really sweet fragrances, and that's where the compliments come in. But ironically, I kind of feel like this is one that's going to garner compliments from other frag heads, or in the right situation, this could garner compliments, like at something nice, maybe like some sort of black tie event. I think this is where this fragrance is going to shine and garner you some compliments. So that's kind of my opinion on that. Not really going to be a club banger, not going to be something that you rock in a situation like that and going to get you compliments. Although I might be wrong. But again, this is just my opinion. In terms of price, currently this is going to run you $90 if you catch it on the pre-sale, 450 ml extrait, which for a niche fragrance, I think that's personally really good. And then it'll go up to $95 after they start shipping them in the middle of this month. This was sent to me, not in exchange for a review or anything. He just asked if I wanted to try it out since it is new. And I like it. I do like green cardamom. I like green in general. I should mention that. I like spices, so it kind of went pretty good with my taste. If that is your taste, give it a shot. I mean, check out the notes. I think they're actually listed on the site. I'm going to list the site down below so you can actually take a look. And I will link Andraus Parfums Instagram down below so you guys can follow them on there. If you have any questions, always feel free to drop those questions down below. You can also hit up my Instagram. I always respond to questions, by the way. So hit me up on Instagram or comment down below if you have any questions. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like this video. If you liked it, be subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop a new video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!